I'm standing here with Anthony Durham, head coach of the Lura Bulls. Today you guys played your first game in league play. It was a loss, 37-0 for the Åsane Seahawks, but then again, first game. What's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's first game. It's after the last 2 years we've just been through with this pandemic and with just all the adversity, just with Lura getting back a team again. So first time we've even fielded a team since 2018. Senior level. It's just great to see the guys be on the field, bring football back to Yaren.
You had 16 guys, or 17, out here today. Do you have a bigger roster than that, or are you concerned about the away games with regards to the number of players you have?
Yeah, it's at this level, it's always a concern with the away games, particularly because how far we have to go. Next week we'll be going to Kristiansand. So fortunately, we don't have the Oslo game this year, or we don't have a Trondheim game, so it's not that far away. But yeah, we do have today. There were five other guys that are on the roster that were able to come for prior commitments, and also some guys serving the country. And so yeah, I think though, just with the amount of guys we have on buy-in and just with regards to who've already registered for away games, I feel pretty confident we should be able to complete our season.
With regards to what you saw from your players out there today, yeah. First game for a lot of them, but what's your thoughts with regards to this group of players? Yeah,
I love these guys, and I love that they had a continuous effort. Anybody who was here today knows the final score wasn't indicative of the effort and the closeness between the two teams. Today what you saw was generally a more experienced team playing a team that was learning on the fly. So I'm super proud of these guys, and guys jumped in positions they'd never even played before today, just based on injuries and other guys needing breaks. Like at one point our kicker was playing safety, and he had never done anything other than kick before today, so he was willing to jump in and help the guys out. So I love their commitment to each other and their buy-in.
What's your thoughts about the opposition you faced today, the Åsane Seahawks, and what you saw from them?
Yeah, I mean, Åsane is they got a great program up there in Bergen, and they had a lot of good players, a lot of good skilled players. So I definitely think they are a team that's back on the rise again as well. They were an Elite Series team as well, just not a few years ago, just like we were. So, and now they're starting back up again, and I think they're another team that's on the rise. Like I said before, the West Coast. West Coast has something to say.
Yeah. Well, now this was the senior team, but before we started this interview, you mentioned to me that you also have a group of younger players.
Yes.
Can you tell us a bit about what they're doing these days?
Yes. So we are really focusing on bringing up the youth and giving them the opportunity to not only learn the game, but to develop self-confidence and positivity in the community. So we have a lot of different guys from different backgrounds coming together. And we're mainly focusing now on doing a lot of the Jubilees, particularly end of the year in Kongsberg, and then starting in next year, I think there's a lot of 14 under tournaments and Jubilees, the Turneringers and Jubilees in Oslo and around the country. So that's our big motivation there. And yeah, like I said before, we're looking to the future, looking to develop the younger guys. Sure.
Right, so efforts now for a long-term build. That's yes. What's going on.
Yes, there's no shortcuts in this. I mean, I think a lot of programs around the country, ours included, has found out there's no shortcuts to building a great program and to building something sustainable.
That being said, you have a senior season going on.
Yes,
your next game is down in Kristiansand.
Down in the south coast.
And then you have a home game again?
Yes, and then we come back, and as of right now, we are scheduled to play the 23rd against the Vikings.
All right, Coach, we'll keep looking or watching out for your team, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks for having me, guys, and stay tuned.